morning, everybody. AZ here. Happy Thursday, y'all. Wait, is my audio working? Let me take a look. My audio's working. All right, y'all. So, sorry, background sounds. Today is hot, okay? So I opened my windows to get some air flowing in my room, but yeah, you might hear cars and stuff in the background. We're going back to good old times, AZ, where the cars and traffic is what you're gonna be hearing half the time. Hey Zeb, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. So I finished day 2's artwork actually yesterday. We only saw the outline of it, but I did finish coloring it. So let me show you guys what it looks like now. Give me one moment while I bring up the artwork. So, day 2. This was Vampire AZ. Day 2 completed. Now we're on to day 3, which is I guess the theme is candy corn. So that's what we're doing right now. Yeah, Vampire AZ. This is what it looked like. Yeah. I honestly couldn't figure out what to do with the background, so we just leave it red. And yeah, that's it. I was blanking out on what to do with the background. You really like the cape detail? Yeah, the cape, the funny thing was I'm so not used to this, man, guys. I'm so not used to the traffic again, but, the cape detail was actually, so the original design of the cape was actually plaid inside, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize there was plaid inside. Man, this is truly a Canadian vampire. There's plaid involved. So I added the plaid because I saw the details in the original artwork. And I'm like, oh, there's plaid. And here we are. We have a vampire kitty. Yay! We went from... Whoops. We went from a witch kitty to a vampire kitty. Now today, we're going towards a candy corn kitty. I don't know how we're gonna fare on this one, honestly. I just doodle a design and I'm just like, you know what? This pose feels the vibe of candy corn. I don't know why, but it feels the vibe of candy corn. So this is where we're at the moment. Yeah. Also, I do apologize. The reason why I'm late today, I was originally gonna be on time. But I got dragged away by my mom to ask me some questions about YouTube, and I'm like, oh, here we go again. So I got dragged away to help out my mom because she's been into like the whole video editing and taking pictures and stuff and so forth because of Facebook. So she was asking me about like how to do certain things, and I'm like, or how to make sure like she keeps her stuff as her stuff instead of being reused for other people's socials. And I'm like, well, the first thing you could do is at least put a logo on your stuff, so therefore they at least see like you're the one who did this, and they can come back to your page to look at your stuff if they feel like it. Like at least on the thing, it should say somewhere with your website name. So now that she's doing that, I'm just like, I'm finally free, so I'm now streaming. It's kind of cute when your family asks you how to do certain things on social media, and you're like, yeah, cool, we'll do that, sure. I even offered she wants me to make her logo, and she's like, she didn't respond to that, so I'm like, I guess I'm not doing anything. Perfect. It's kind of funny though. She has a daughter that does these things, but she doesn't ask for help for the things that I can actually do. She asks for the stuff that I can't do half the time. And the stuff I can do, she's like, eh, not gonna ask you about it. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure, why not? Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the com check. Yeah. So the com, I'm actually almost done with Naffy Stinger at the moment. That one's actually almost done. I finished cutting it. I finished drawing it. I just need to now put it into Live 2D and start working on the Stinger animation for it. Okay, coffee stream bot, what's going on? Why you're doubling up right now? What is going on? Why are things doubling up? Is the bot okay? Did coffee break? What the heck happened with Ko-Fi? Or coffee, or however you call it. Things be weird. I don't know why I have duplicates of stuff too. That is strange. Where did that first Ko-Fi come from? Coffee. Coffee, Ko-Fi. The thing is, a lot of people keep on saying Ko-Fi, but I call it coffee because that's how I read it as, and also there's a mug that's basically showing it's like a mug of coffee. But then people started calling it Ko-Fi. I'm like, now I'm confused how to pronounce this thing. I'm still calling it coffee though. It's the same either way. Yeah. I thought it was pronounced coffee. Yeah, I thought it was like not pronounced coffee, but then people started calling Ko-Fi. I'm like, ah? So like the confusion is that Speedy! How are you, Speedy? Good morning. But yeah, no, my mom is getting into the whole content creation thing because I guess, you know, she's kind of it's kind of funny because she's not actually at retirement age yet, but she's kind of in her retirement mode due to health stuff that happened recently. So she's now into the whole content creation. So I'm like, okay, go for it. Sure, do what you want, but just make sure to not dox yourself at the end of the day. Yeah, she's been doing all these like photo videos and stuff like that. What content is she creating? She's kind of creating more like day-to-day life pictures, like sceneries, flowers, anything that looks pretty, and then there's a motivational speech on it. That kind of content creation. Yeah, so she's been kind of doing that on her own, and that's why I was late for stream earlier. Cause she was asking me how to make sure that her stuff is not being misused for other people's content creation, because apparently she allows it to be remixed, which is fine, but she wants to make sure people know that it's her stuff. And I'm like, well, first off, you can at least put a logo on it so that people know it's yours. That was the only thing I can offer her, is that you can at least put a logo, so therefore, like, if people are very interested in this stuff, they can look at the logo and go to your page afterward. Just make sure your logo is like legible so that they can see where is it from. Don't make it too obscure. Just make it like simple enough that people can understand, oh, this may be the place that we should go look for your content. So that's what she's doing right now. She's been kind of doing this on and off for about maybe 3 months now, and she's enjoying it. So I'm like, okay, do what you want to make yourself happy, man. You have a daughter that kind of do this to begin with, so I'm glad you're actually getting into this stuff. It's just really funny because I offer her, like, do you want me to make a logo for you? And then she just completely ignored me on that. And I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Sure. Mother-daughter bonding is so cute. I guess we were bonding, but then I got ignored half the time. I'm like, okay, sure. I'll help you when you actually need it. I'll check back with you on the weekend. I'm not available on the weekdays, man. I'm doing my own things. And she was also asking me about, like, hey, how do I make more room on my phone, because she does everything on her phone. She doesn't like using the laptop. So I'm like, well, First off, you might want to offload some of the stuff to your laptop or to a SD drive or something like that. And then we had a whole spiel. So therefore, that's why I was late for my stream. Because I was explaining stuff. And yeah, she dragged me aside to ask me questions. I'm like, okay, cool. I will answer. I will do what I can to help right now. But I have things to do. Gotta go, bye. In Asian standard, it's still bonding a lot. Yeah, true, because normally I feel like there's like the Asians that can bond with their family and the Asians that don't really bond with their family, and I'm kind of on the latter where like our siblings bond together, but then when it comes to like parent bonding, that's where the line comes in, because like a lot of the times, especially immigrant families, the parent and the child bonding dynamic is kind of separated, because most of the time the parents are when we were younger, we're too busy, you know, trying to make money, make sure that we have a roof over our head and stuff like that. So they never really had the time to actually bond with their children's. So the children just grow up to be more independent, and then kind of don't really bond as much with their parents later on. Now, in my case, it's more like I'm willing to bond with my parents. Don't get me wrong, I'm willing to bond with my parents, but it's just the bonding time usually is like 2 to 3 hours. Like, it's a very short time, and then we go back to our own separate things to do. we're very independent with what we want to do. We're like, okay, we're done with your stuff. Cool. I need to go back to doing my thing now. Okay, bye. Which I know it's like kind of different for other families, especially I find that at least what I notice in other culture families, like they bond, they get along with their parents a lot more. Like their parents are like friends kind of situation. You mean and my family are very like that too? You mean which one? Which version? The one that is like, yo, spend like 2 to 3 hours and then, yeah, I got things to do, bye, kind of thing. Or like, you and your parents are basically friends. We are very Asian. Oh, so you're the type that is like, okay, we have this family gathering. Okay, I'm done with this family gathering. I need to go. You're my parent, you're not my friend kind of situation, right? Yeah, I find that Caucasians, a Caucasian family, tend to have parents that are like friends at the end of the day. That's what I notice. Meanwhile, like Asians, especially this is where I'm gonna keep on stating that, especially the ones that were immigrants. Like I said, because they didn't spend a lot of time with the kids, a lot of times they don't get that bonding to begin with. So therefore, there's still kind of a power dynamic at the end of the day. Regardless how you look at it, there's still kind of a power dynamic at the end of the day, because it's like us as kids or us as adults still look up to our parents, like not look up, more like, I guess, out of respect, maybe? I don't know what's the word, but basically it's like they raised us, they took care of us, they went through struggle, etc., so forth, and we feel like it's our duty to you know, regard them as such instead of regarding them as friends, kind of thing. I don't know. There is a weird kind of pedestal that we put our parents on, I can say. Yeah, there's like a line in the sand that you can't really cross. Or like, you're kind of unwilling to cross because you don't know what's gonna happen, kind of thing. It is kind of weird. I don't know, we're all adults now, so the power dynamic is kind of gone. Yeah, at least for for... I don't know. I'm glad you have a parent family dynamic that is treated like friends. Cause that seems a lot more what's the word? Entertaining. Interesting. Along that line. I can't think right now. I didn't have my cup of coffee. I still have my mug of coffee in front of me. It was too hot. I can't down it. So I'm kind of just like sitting here waiting for my coffee to stop being hot so I can actually drink it. Hierarchy and honorific system? Yeah, there is that too, I guess. But yeah, there is that. Because half the time I have to remember which one is... You know how like in English, grandma is just grandma? Or aunt is just aunt? But in Chinese, there is like levels to the grandma and the aunts. Like depending on like, are they like immediate aunts and grandma and grandpa, like immediate ones and stuff like that? There's like a different title you give them. So like half the time I don't remember which title is which. I just want to keep it simple and call them aunts or grandmas instead at the end of the day. But it's just like, yo, they have different titles and I'm like, ah, fudge, man. What was their title again? Or like, I don't remember. Do cousins have also titles as well? I think cousins also have titles too. Fudge, man. I'm terrible when it comes to these stuff. I'm just like... I don't remember what your title is. I just know you're my grandma. I just know you're my aunt or uncle or grandpa. Jeez, titles are hard. Where was I going with this? I don't know. Anyways, I made a big mistake just now. You know what? Never mind. We're just gonna talk for a bit until my hands stop feeling a certain way so I can actually draw again. Cause I just put moisturizer cream on my hand. Forgetting that moisturizer actually screws over your touchscreen system. So guys, if you ever put on moisturizer, make sure that it's dried and everything before you touch any touchscreen monitor and stuff, because it will screw up your touchscreens. Like, something about moisturizer will screw up your touchscreens, and I had that one time messed up one of my screens, so now I'm just too afraid to touch anything while I have my hand moisturized right now. So I need to wait a bit until it's dry, then I can actually touch my tablet, because I don't have a finger guard. Like, normally artists will have a finger guard so that they can actually glide across their tablet screen while they're drawing. I don't have one because every single time I have a finger guard, I tried washing it, I tried doing other things to it to, you know, keep it clean and stuff like that. But I find it very inconvenient because it kind of, I don't know, kind of chafes my finger half the time. And I don't like that feeling of getting my finger chafed and stuff like that. It just felt like an inconvenience, so I just used bare hand on the tablet and wipe my tablet down every so often just to make sure all the dust, the sweat, whatever is on it is like off the screen. But for some reason, like I said, moisturizer will screw up your screens, your touch screens for some reason. I don't know why. That's kind of what happened to... that's kind of what happened to my my laptop. My laptop had a touchscreen on it, and I kind of messed with it by accident one day when I had moisturizer on my hand, and I was like, oh no, I ruined the touch screen. Even though I tried wiping off and stuff like that, it's like it got ruined. I'm like, I can't touch it anymore. That spot, that one spot cannot be touched anymore. It doesn't function. Fudge. So yeah, I'm just waiting. And hoping to drink my coffee at this point. But yeah, I'm probably gonna help my mom this weekend to fix her phone. Because she wanted to get some help on how to clear up some space, how to optimize her phone a bit for her content creation, because that's where she's doing everything on. I gave her one of my touchscreen stylus as well too, so that she can doodle with it. Because I saw her using her finger to try to draw something, and I'm like, you know what, here, take one of my many stylus that I just have lying around in my room. Take this one. This one's a nice one. Just take it. Just take the stylus and then have fun with it. I honestly don't remember when I bought that stylus too. I was like, I have a bunch of them just lying around somewhere in my room. And yeah. So I just gave her one. I need to clean my room again, guys. It's only been... When was the last time I cleaned my room? I cleaned my room before I went to Disney. So it's only been a month. And I already feel like I need to clean my room again. Because I felt like the month of September... Okay, after Disney, the month of September has been wonky for me, okay? First, I got sick. Second, I just didn't feel like cleaning at all. And it became a mess. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. I don't know what happened. I swear it was clean, and now my table is filled with things again. So, yeah. It's like a chaotic, it's like a chaotic headspace. They say your room is like how your mind is working, or how your mind look like. If your room is tidy, your mind is pretty clear. If your room is messy and chaotic, your mind is probably messy and chaotic at that point in time. And I do believe my mind is definitely messy and chaotic. So I need to clean up so I can have a clearer headspace. Alright, I think I can start working on this now. I do apologize in advance if you hear vehicles in the background. I'm literally trying to get some air circulating in my room. Because my room is really hot. And I know I always complain about my room being hot, and I have fans, I have things, but the problem is that I face the side where the sun rises and set, like it's like directly where the sun is, so therefore my room gets heated up really quickly. Sneevy, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hey Sneevy, are you doing the Dress Uptober challenge? Are you doing the Dress Uptober challenge? Wait, that was so fast. How do you do that? Oh, it's an auto shout out. I have your name as one of the people that I auto shout out for. So I just haven't set up. So you're one of the people that I have auto shout out set up. Yeah. But yeah, are you doing the Dress Uptober challenge or the Inktober challenge or whatever they're called now? At least the one I'm doing is called Dress Uptober. I don't know what the Inktober stuff is. Oh, I really want to, but I'm so behind already. I keep not getting around to drawing people every day. I mean, it's hard. I understand. That's why I'm doing Dress October, because at least Dress October, they have a selection of outfits for you for the days. So this is the one I'm doing right now. I'm doing the one by Unknown Spy. They have a few sets of clothing design that I'm just like, ooh, I'm gonna take inspiration off of this so I can draw for Dress October. So this is the challenge I'm participating right now. I've done the witch, I've done the vampire, and today we are doing the candy corn. So day one was this one. Oh, I'm just drawing me. It's just me in every single outfit. That's basically it. Yeah, it's just me in every single outfit because I find that I didn't draw anything for myself for such a long time. So I'm like, oh, this is the time I'm gonna start drawing myself. So here is Witch AZ. And then yesterday was Vampire AZ. Yeah, so I'm just drawing myself basically every day. Essentially. Yeah. It's just me every day. So now we're on day 3. We're on the candy corn outfit. So that's what I'm doing right now. This is the pose and sketch I did, and I'm gonna just work on it. Yeah! I mean, you can still do like little chippies and just a small chippy of the thing to start off with your October drawings. It doesn't need to be a full art. I believe you can do it, Sneevy. If this potato cat can sort of keep up with it, you can keep up with it too. We're only on day 3, so you can still catch up. If it were like a week later, maybe I wouldn't be so like keen to say maybe you can catch up, but we're only on day 3. I believe you can catch up still. It's still not that bad. If it were a week later, maybe it would have been bad. So do it, Stevie. I believe you can catch up. You can do it. Yeah. It's only the 3rd day. You can catch up. Spam everything all on one day. That's kind of what I'm doing on tomorrow's stream, actually. Since I don't stream on the weekends, I'm actually doing a total of maybe 2 outfits or 3 outfits. So either I'm gonna do all 3 outfits tomorrow, or I'm gonna do 2 outfits tomorrow and 2 outfits on Monday to catch up for Saturday and Sunday, since I don't stream on the weekends. And then for any days I don't end up streaming, I'm going to double it up on the day after, essentially. So I think I'm going to be away next Tuesday, so therefore either my Monday or Wednesday I'll have to double up on the artwork. That's how I'm gonna keep myself accountable for some of these art. I don't know what I'm doing with the face right now. But yeah, that's how I'm going to keep myself accountable with my artwork. It's just I will double it up on days that I'm not able to draw. I'll double it up on the next day. But yeah, you can totally catch up, Sneevy. I believe. Do it. We need more Sneevy art. I love your inking. It's so neat and satisfying. Thank you. That's all I know how to do. I only know how to ink and stuff. I mean, most of these AZ art, I think I'm just gonna turn it into a coloring page for somebody if they want to just color it. Like on Twitter, I only post the inked version. I didn't post the color version just because I'm like, eh. The best part about my work is just the inking part. The coloring part, not so much. I struggle with coloring. You ask me to ink something? Gladly. You ask me to color? I struggle. I cry and struggle on that. Sneevy, I'm waiting for the day that you want me to do an art collab with you. Just message me and let me know when you want this to happen. I will carve out a day. I will carve out a day for you. For a art collab stream if you want to. I will totally do that, even if it's not my usual time. Just let me know. Probably not the month of October though, because I am busy doing this challenge right now. So maybe November. November would be the best bet to collab. Like you say the word and I will make time for you hopefully in November. If I don't get a job by then, I will be totally down to do a collab with you. I'm currently job hunting, so I'm gonna be getting calls and stuff probably like this coming week, but we'll see. If I get the job, then we'll have to rethink about November, but for the time being, I am open for November collab if you really want to do it. I'm totally down. Yeah, for real! I've been wanting to do a Sneevy collab for a while. I was just wondering like, our time zone difference. I don't know if this is gonna work out. But I'll make the time. You just gotta let me know. Where's my thingy? Where's my slider? There's my slider. Yeah, for real. I am down to do the line artwork. Just give me a sketch and I'll line art. Collab, it's been a while. Yeah. Actually, there's a collab I want to do, but I'm waiting for a game to be on sale so that I can actually do the collab. I'm waiting for a specific game to be on sale so I can collab with somebody. I have to be frugal for the time being. Also, guys, I don't have this ear, but this is just so I can know the placement of the head. I always draw the ear in, even though I don't have this ear. I have the ear on the top, but I just need a placement to show where's my ear, potentially the spacing of the head. Fair, fair. I would happily make a time for you as well. My sleep schedule has already migrated by 6 hours. Oh. ZV, take care of yourself, please. Please take care of yourself first. Yeah, time zone is gonna be tricky because you're in Australia? I think? I want to say you're in Australia. But I also feel like I might have gotten the place wrong for some reason. Oh god, the bots are going nutty today. Siri is taking care of them. Thank you, Siri, for taking care of all the nasty bots we're getting. Nasty, nasty bots. You're right. Oh, okay. So you're in Australia. Yeah, Australia time zone is hard to match with North American time zone, I feel like. Yeah, all the way on the other side. But we'll make it work. I really do want to collab with Sneevy, actually. Like, what happens when you put two ADHD people in the same room? I mean, I don't think I have ADHD, but sometimes I just blank out really quickly, so I don't know. Maybe. Eh. It's just what happens when you put two people in the same room and start working on art. Oh my god, you know what's the funny thing? No, never mind, no. Maybe, no. I just thought of something really funny, but at the same time, it's also really cursed. What if we decided to draw a shipping? I'm sorry. My first thought is, what if we started drawing a male shipping? I would totally set sail on that one. Oh hey, Speedy's back! Hi, Speedy! You heard nothing? Totally not the Fujoshi mind is like started to work right now. Yeah, totally not. Totally, sure. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Totally. Nothing happened, you know? Oh, I don't have it on right now. Whoops, hold on. Hold on. I don't have it on. Ah, shoot, I couldn't make the funnies. Hold on. Totally nothing happened. Ship collab, let's go. It'd be very fitting for an artist collab. Yeah, totally. Exactly. Don't worry about it. The ship is sailing. I mean, what? The ship is sailing for this one thing. Ready? The ship is sailing. You got the picture? The ship is sailing. That was a video from our Disney trip. The ship is sailing. All aboard the bridal carry. Here we go. Deja vu. I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Calling you, and the search is a mystery. Standing on my feet, it's so hard when I try to be me. Whoa. Deja vu. I just been in this Hey guys. Before higher on the beat, and I know it's a place to go. Calling you, and the search is a mystery. Standing on my feet. I thought you meant this video? No, that's just you guys driving. It's not shipping. It's not sailing. Oh god, the trucks. I am sorry in advance, guys. The trucks, the traffic, whatever sound in the background. Guys, I swear I don't live in the city, but because people just love they're not even supposed to drive trucks here. It's just because this road doesn't get used often, and now people are like, oh, you know what? You can go faster on this road that doesn't get used all the time. So people just speed on my road. I'm just like, why? Leave my area alone. Why are you speeding? Just because ours have like... Oh, wait. Anton, you probably would love driving in my area. Well, at least one of the streets on my area, because it goes at a 70 pace instead of your 50-60 pace at your area. Actually, I'm pretty sure you love the north area because it goes 80 over there. Oh my god, saying cargo vroom vroom every morning at... Can you hear that? Yeah, that happens at night too. For us. Except half the time there will be a police car. 70, I interpret that as going that as 90 to 100. Well, when you go north, it's 80. Anton. Like my area goes from 70 to going up north to is 80. Yeah, but be careful. There's also a lot of cop cars here. Cops are aware that people use this area's road because people be speeding. So there's a lot of times like people get caught by a police officer. Yeah, I know. I pay attention to surroundings. Says the guy who speeds. Like, I didn't realize how much of a impatient driver Anton was until he got his car. I was actually surprised. Because there was one time, were we going back to your place? To see Shabu? I think we were going back to your place to see Shabu or something. And I was driving a little bit behind you. Like, I took a different route and somehow I was in the same street as you. And apparently you got held back in one of the turns that you did, so I caught up. And it was funny because I was on the slow lane and Anton was on the fast lane, but he didn't notice me, but I noticed him. When we got to the red light of one of the streets, I mean, the lights were almost turning red. I stopped. Meanwhile, he drove as quick as he could past the light. And I'm like, ah. I guess we're not both stopping at the light. I guess one of us just got too impatient and just drove through the light right now. Huh. Interesting. Because the lights were yellow, and normally I guess people like interpret that as, hey, the light is yellow, speed through as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna slow down and get to a stop. Because I don't feel like speeding. So he sped through. Meanwhile, I sat back in the street behind. I'm like, ah. My friend is so impatient. Dang. I didn't realize how impatient he was when it comes to driving. That particular light takes a while to change from green to yellow to red. Well, I didn't know, okay? I was at the time, it's like, oh, maybe we could stop at the same time and say hi to each other. And it's like, nah. He just went vroom past, and I'm just like, oh, I see. Bye. It was quite funny though. And I think my OBS overloaded. Am I still good, guys? Am I still alive? I think my OBS overloaded. Can you guys hear me? I think somehow my OBS overloaded just now. No, that's still there. What's turned off? Oh, my clock turned off, huh? Yeah, my OBS just crashed on me just now. Like, my clock is gone. There we go. There we go. Chat should be back on now. I don't know what just happened. Let me do that. Okay, it's showing now. Yeah, it just overloaded just now. I don't know what happened. Is the audio still good? Let me restart the audio as well, just in case. Hey Aeon, I'm just resetting some stuff because I'm not too sure what happened. My OBS just overloaded just now. It decided to go put kaplooey. Anyways, thank you for the hydrated posture check and stretch. Much appreciated. Yeah, oh, yeah, whack indeed. It just decided to go kaplooey on me. That was weird. Oh hey, we spent an hour doing absolutely nothing. Great. It's already 12. What did I do? Just this. Ah, absolutely nothing. God. Gotta love my streams when I just talk for an hour and realize, oh, I got nothing done. Great. Nothing new? Exactly. Same old, same old. AZ doesn't know how to manage her time on stream. Huh? Imagine. Imagine being able to manage your time on stream and not just like go off on a tangent and find out that it's like, oh, you got nothing done. Great. What's new? But how are you doing, Aeon? Hope you're doing well. I will hydrate with coffee now. After I draw this ear in. Oh yeah, so again, this was day 1, guys. And this was day 2. We got day 2 done. I didn't do any complex background because I couldn't think of a complex background for this one, so I just put red. I just put red and call it a day. And today we're on Candy Corn AZ. I think I'm gonna give myself the Klee ponytail. Pigtail. For this one. I don't know why. I feel like doing the Klee pigtail for this one. I look like such a brat with pigtails. I look like such a brat with pigtails. Oh god. But yes, imagine being patient. Couldn't be mean. I mean... What? Am I a brat? I guess I am. Great. Great, my friend thinks I'm a brat. It's okay, Anton. You can tell your true feelings about what you think of me. It's fine. I can take it. We love our brat. Nah, joking, you're not. It's okay. I can take it. You really aren't? Oh, okay. Cool. I like this design already. There's a bow. And I could use my own bow on this. Perfect. Yeah, guys, the red bow is a signature thing that AZ has. I am never taking off my red bow. It stays there. Reason being, because half the time I don't know what to do with my neck. I said this before, the reason why I had a bow on my character is because I don't know what to do with the neck area, so I just slap on a bow and call it a day. That's legit how the bow became to be like a significant article of clothing that has to be on AZ constantly. My only identifier is just a giant red bow. And it can't be a small red bow. It has to be an obnoxious big red bow too. That covers like majority of the top. Nah, none of that small bow stuff. It gotta be a giant bow. A giant red bow. I will say, the red bow idea, I think I got slightly inspired by, I got slightly inspired by Case Close, or also known as Detective Conan. Because that kid always wears a tiny red bow on his neck. And I'm just like, I kind of like that. Except he's just like tiny red bow, but it's like this shape. Meanwhile, my tiny bow, it has to have the tails as well too of the ribbon. We gotta get the ribbon tail as well. So it has to be obnoxiously big with the ribbons. Obnoxiously big and the ribbon, and that's AZ's signature piece. There's always a giant red bow. Regardless of what she's wearing. You're giving me that vote whether you like it or not. I feel like this arm piece is too long for some reason. This piece is too long. I could never imagine AZ as a brat. Ah. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna just close my window now. I think I'm okay. I should be fine for the rest of the day. I have just aired out my room a bit. Oh my god, but outside feels so nice. But my freaking window area is just where the traffic is. It's so sad. Okay, you guys should be fine now. There should be no car sound once I close my window. Okay, I closed my window, so you guys should be fine. There should be no car sound now, unless like someone decides to go and zoom across the road again. I'll just turn up my fan instead. We'll work with my fan air. My fan might be louder now, but I really need the air circulation in my room. But it should be quieter now. There should be no truck sound. Also, guys, I have great news for myself though. I'm finally less than 145 pounds. Holy cow, the journey from 155 to finally 145. I finally officially can say that I lost 10 pounds. The journey was rough. Not really, actually. The journey wasn't that rough. I was kind of surprised that I got to 145 without doing much. Other than changing up my diet. That's about it. Who knew food can affect your weight so much if you just stop thinking about eating a lot? But yeah. Yeah, you've been more active as well. No, I haven't. Not this week. Not this week. I think the only time I was active was when I went to see you. And Shabu. That was the only time I was actually physically active. The rest of the time I've been just like sitting at home. Like legit, I don't think anything changed other than the fact that I changed my eating habits. That's about it. I consume less sugar. I did consume less sugar. Like once I stop eating mooncake, I'm perfectly fine. Ah, man. Alright, what do you want? What do you want, Anton? What do you want? What do you want? Oh, man. Crossbody today? I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. I'm getting up right now. Wait. Yes, I'm getting up now to do some workouts. Ow. Oh god, let me stretch. Oh god, my back. I'm an old grandma. My back. Alright. Just been sitting the rest of the time and complains about having to get up. I am gonna complain about getting up because I was comfy, man. Man, you should have heard this often enough from Shabu. What do you need it from me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I don't need to hear it at all. What do you mean? Shabu always complains about having to stand up when she gets comfy. I know her. She will complain. We're friends for a reason. We're introvert buddies for a reason. I'm just not as introverted as her. Ah. Ah. I hit something. Ah. Whatever. We're good. I know, and I will rag on you both. At least I'm active, sort of. You can't fault me completely. I am trying to be active. I'm also really lazy.